Good day, Shaving Cadre. Dave here, and just wanted to do another video since I haven't done one in quite a while. And I've seen some of the video vlogs that have been going on, and people are not talking about some fundamental advanced techniques that I thought we'd go over today, which include basically post-shave cleanup to get that BBS shave. And that includes blade buffing, J-hooking, bullfrogging, and for those of you that are malnourished and don't have meat on your body, that's a little tough, but we'll show you how to do it. And then also the Gillette Slide. The Gillette Slide was kind of developed before the slant razors to get that scything motion with a DE razor. And I also thought, since I had never done a DE video before, I'd go ahead and do that. But first and foremost, for those of you new, we'd like to welcome those new subscribers from Hollywood Barber College, as well as anybody that's watching this on our YouTube page. Please don't forget to subscribe, and you can find our forum at www.theshavingcadre.com, and please don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay, we're going to go get started. What we're using today for the DE shaves, I'm using the Weber PH Classic. They don't make this anymore. It's a solid stainless steel. It's a wonderful razor. There were some problems with the head of the razor towards the end of the production line with wavy blades. I was lucky I didn't get one. So we'll be using that today. Also, Astra SP's brand new blade in there. For our brush, we will be using the Nathan Harris Silver Tip, better known as Vader. This was made for me by one of our friends over in California. We miss you, Nate. I hope you show up again at the Shaving Cadre. For the soap, we'll be using Razor Rock 1X, the Razor Rock 1X aftershave, and then to finish everything off, we'll be using Aqua di Gio. Now, most of you know that while I've been in school, I haven't been able to do the straight razors on a daily basis, so I revert to one product for the entire school week, which gets old, but it's fast and efficient because of having to get up earlier to get to school and everything else. And it's actually improved my DE technique, although DE shaving in my mind is boring. But for you new shavers out there that are watching this, this is kind of an advanced technique. So I would be very careful with this, because with the Gillette Slide, especially when I show you in the first portions of the video, if you stop the razor, you will give yourself a racing stripe and a cut. So make sure that the razor is always in motion. And then for the blade buffing, J-hooking, and the bullfrogging technique at the end to do some cleanup. Once again, a little bit more of an intermediate advanced technique. So get your technique down first before you start that. So we'll get everything ready and we'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna go get started. Just one disclaimer real quick. These techniques are what I would consider intermediate, and in the Gillette Slide case, it would be advanced. So just be cautious when you do that. And when doing the Gillette Slide, make absolutely sure that you are having the blade move at all times, because you're doing a lateral movement with the blade. And if you stop and then start again, you're going to get cut. So just get your technique down too before you start it. But what you will find with the Gillette Slide, if you do not have a slant razor, is it's going to take your shaves to another level as far as DE shaves are concerned. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm face lathering today. The brush that Nate made for me, I think it's a Tio Shang silver tip, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and I'm probably way off anyways, but needless to say, it is a silver tip. Very nice. KJ had mentioned in one of his video vlogs that you do not need a whole bunch of lather, and that's true. A thin lather, as long as it's slick and wet, is the best thing to do. However, that being said, if you're face lathering or even if you're bowl lathering, this first application of lather is the most important. The reason being is you want to get it deep inside the pores, because inside you have the sebaceous glands. The sebaceous glands release sebum when they're activated. Sebum is an oil, and that oil will coat those whiskers and make the shave that much smoother, and believe it or not, will help prevent irritation. And also the brush, the paintbrush strokes are very important, just to even out the lather and to build volume as well if you want it. But like I said, a thin lather is your slickest lather. Okay, so once again, using the Weber, we're going to clear off any dangerous areas, obviously the runways and the thing. So for those of you that are just new to starting DE raising, you do not need to have a death grip on it. You can hold it with 2 fingers or even 3 fingers. Place it up against your skin, flat, the cap flat. Rotate down until you feel the blade engage. That is your optimal angle for a DE shave. It's usually around 30 degrees. Then just let the blade do the work. Now with the Gillette Slide, now I'll be looking at the mirror for this. The Gillette Slide, you start at your point and then just start sliding it laterally. You don't turn it, but you keep it flat on a horizontal plane to your skin, but you're actually scything across the face. Now, you're not going to be able to use it in every single area. Okay, like in this area, you'll do the same thing, but you'll go down the other way. And we'll start on the other side. Once again, 30-degree angle. With a sliding action as you go down. And that's all there is to the first pass. Now this pass is actually my across the grain pass, and I usually do not do the Gillette Slide with this. Okay, and that's it for the second pass. We'll be back for the third pass, including all those post-shave techniques. This Razor Rock 1X is really nice. It's very much an Italian citrus type scent, but the performance of the soap is fantastic. It's made by a maker in Italy. I have my thoughts on who that might be based on the soap's performance, and it's just a wonderful soap. Okay, here is my DE across the grain pass. Now, once again, I do not use this, or excuse me, against the grain pass. This, I don't use the Gillette Slide with this at all, only on that first pass. Okay, now that the shave's done, obviously I'm feeling around, and like most people, you may get a little bit of something down in here that you can't get. So there's a couple of ways to do this. There is the J hooking, where once again, and you can re-lather for this or not. This lather's slick enough where I really don't need to, but I will for the purposes of this video. So basically, you're just taking the blade in 2 fingers and your thumb and twisting it up, making a J. Now, once again, if your technique is not good, this can hurt you. So just take it, twist, 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 twist. So that's J hooking. That'll take care of part of it. But blade buffing is probably one of the best ways. And the blade buffing, obviously you don't want to shave over your Adam's apple, so pull the skin. But you can start by just, once again, 2 fingers, high angle, and buff. The cap of the razor is never leaving the skin. And there you go. I'll do it on this side. Same thing. Pull your skin away from the Adam's apple. And you can do this in whichever angle is going to give your face the best, because you know everybody's hair grows in different angles. So I may take a couple of swipes at it. Now the final thing is bullfrogging. Once again, for your malnourished people that don't get enough food, i.e. skinny guys, you may not have to do this, or you can't do it. For those of us that are ample, for lack of a better term, all you do is you literally bullfrog. Pull your neck back, exposing that skin, and just buff. That, sometimes the pinching will squeeze the hair up and allow you to get it. So anybody can get a BBS shave just as quick as those people that say, oh, I'm happy with DFS. Now, take 5 extra seconds. You can get a BBS shave, and you know what? It'll be worth it. We'll be back with the aftershave and final notes. Okay, we've had our final rinse. Dry the face, and we'll go ahead and put on the aftershave. So I hope you guys have found this technique informative. It will help your shaves get better. I'm putting on the RazorRock X1. You know, just a little pool, and don't slap it on. Just rub it on your face nice and lightly. That's all you need to do. Let it cool and tone your skin. And there you have it. And then I usually follow it, pardon me, I usually follow it with a dusting of talc just to make it feel good. Because you can get that barbershop experience each and every day. And then I'll usually finish it up with a little bit of cologne on the wrist. And you don't need a lot, guys. Don't rub it in. That's the worst thing you can do with any type of perfume or cologne. Don't rub it in your skin. Let it lay on your skin. Let the molecules go into your skin. Because if not, you're going to break the bonds of the different notes. Because you've got, let's say in this, you've got lime, lemon, and all these other citrus notes. If you start rubbing it in, you're not only mixing them together, which is not what's intended, but you're breaking the bonds, the chemical bonds in there, and it'll go away fast. So if you want one of these inexpensive colognes or EDTs to last longer, because I know that's one of the biggest frustrations everybody has, is I just spent $150 on a cologne and it doesn't last. Good chance you're probably rubbing it into the skin. So do it in the points, the heat points. The heat points is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck as far as a projection on your fragrance. So the wrists, just one small spurt there. The creases of your elbows, the elbows themselves, behind your knee, in front of your knee, and then one shot here and here. And then the big one is dot the temple, bring it around your earlobe. And that's it. No need to rub it in, and then you're good to go the rest of the day. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below. I hope that it was informative. So once again, on the Gillette Slide, you're coming down with the razor in a lateral motion, but not changing the angle of attack on your blade. The blade buffing, you have the cap pretty much flat and you're buffing. You never take that cap off, because if you take the cap off your skin and start to buff, you're going to cut yourself. The J hooking, same thing, except you're twisting the blade as you're coming up. This will help get some hairs that you may not be able to. And then of course the bullfrogging coming down. That's it. Shaving Cadre, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll make more soon. Take care.